Thank you for joining me. I'm Alex, and I want to talk about Hasbro today. Hasbro. Who knows? So they make My Little Pony, among other things like G.I. Joe, and they have a set of toys and rights to, entertainment and board games and all kinds of stuff. So their current price is $78, which gives them a market cap of $11 billion. Dividend currently 3.48%, which is obviously not bad at all. Payout ratio of 91% is not great, though. Definitely not great. Revenue $4.7 billion, earnings $520 million, and their PE is currently 28, with a forward PE of 26. So PE is slightly high, and obviously the payout ratio, or rather the dividend yield, is not going to go up too much because they just can't afford it considering their payout ratio and their PE. So while the dividend yield is decent, it's probably not going to go up very much from here unless something fundamentally changes to in their earnings. Total assets $8.9 billion, total liability is $5.9 billion, which gives them a total stockholders' equity of $3 billion. Obviously, I've seen better balance sheets, but this is not terrible. So overall, for a growth investor, there's just nothing here. Growth of under 10%, under 5%, barely 2%. Not really something to write home about. For a dividend investor, I think this gets fairly interesting because the dividend yield is decent, and while the payout ratio is pretty high, I don't think that's really a problem unless somehow things go south. So I think that the balance sheet kind of makes up for some of that risk, but definitely something to keep an eye on. Overall, I think the dividend yield is decent enough. The company is stable enough. And I think that it could be a stock to have a small holding in. Because of the payout ratio, I wouldn't really go huge with this stock. And obviously there's companies with a better dividend yield out there as well. So it's more of a diversified kind of stock than a centerpiece of a portfolio kind of stock. For a value investor, the balance sheet is decent. The revenue growth is the dividend is pretty nice though, and the PE is slightly high. So if you can overlook the PE, I think that for a value investor, this would be a decent stock, but again, mostly to diversify into and not as a centerpiece of a portfolio. That's it for me for today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. I'm coming out with more videos every day before market open. I hope you have a successful day.